couple weeks ago, I gave my take on the Cal Raleigh, Aaron Judge MVP situation. My take was that Raleigh, doing what he was doing at the time, while Judge has been hurt and not playing right field, a switch-hitting catcher is one of the most valuable things in all of baseball. So for him to be that and to be doing what he's doing offensively, I just thought it was more valuable. Still do. I'll stand by it. But the Yankee fans flooded to the comment section, and they are trying to get me to understand their point of view, and they're trying to get me to learn something. And I will say, successful. Good job. You guys wanted me to learn something? I learned something. I have friends that are normal. They're Yankee fans. They're smart. They're cool. I've met people that are Yankee fans. They're smart. They're cool. The online Yankee fans that are trying to get me to learn something have succeeded. I've learned that the online Yankee fans are the dumbest motherfuckers on the planet. Legitimately. I think they are Stone Age level of IQs. I feel like I'm reacting to and talking to, and I'm in the comments with absolute cavemen. Just dumb. And that's fine because we got a few months of the season left, and I'm all about the interaction. I'm all about you guys coming at me. I enjoy it. So hopefully we can just let them do their thing, keep playing, see how the MVP falls out. But I would like to see the Yankees and Dodgers again in the World Series. The Yankees are playing a little better baseball against teams. The Dodgers are the worst. They suck. Could they turn it around? Sure. Could they be good? Sure. Who knows? But I would just vote for another LA, New York World Series. So all these blockheads could be running around the internet going, we're the best. They're the perfect example of that meme where it's like talking to a Yankee fan. And then it zooms out on the world and it's like 27 million years ago. I mean, Jesus Christ. These guys are just something else. Somebody be intelligent. You want proof? Go to the comment section of this video right here. They're like flies on shit. They won't be able to stay away. I promise half of them already wrote something stupid and will probably go back and delete it now that they heard me say this, just to be like, oh, fuck that guy. I'm not commenting. They won't be able to stop. These online New Yorkers are bonkers. Bunch of bozos. Anyways, this is the Futures episode. I guess we could run some music. I don't know. It's late. It's late into the episode now, but let's do a little like intro or something. I have no idea. All right, let's take a look. The Futures. We're starting off with the NL MVP, Shohei Ohtani and Schwarber. This was a pretty big jump here. 30-30, minus 3,030 for Ohtani, plus 1,700 for Schwarber. Ohtani's going to win this one. We've talked about it. Enough is enough. He pitches. He does what he does. I don't know. I mean, this is strictly betting, not my opinion. Shohei Ohtani is going to win. AL MVP, Aaron Judge went from minus 250 to minus 549. Cal Raleigh sunk from plus 170 to plus 300. I will stand by this forever. I think a switch hitting catcher is a unicorn in the MLB. And I think one that hits with his kind of power is one of the most valuable. It's not voter fatigue. I think Judge is the best hitter in the league. I think he's been the best forever. I think what Cal Raleigh's doing is very, very valuable. He's probably not going to win, it looks like. I don't know. All of a sudden, everybody wants to talk batting average. Cool. Now it matters. Now batting average matters. All right, guys. If you're betting, Aaron Judge is probably the safer bet. Wouldn't fault you for doing it. I'm sticking with Cal Raleigh in hopes he wins, strictly because I truly believe when it comes to value, again, switch hitting catcher with that kind of power, pretty nice. AL Cy Young, Tarek Skubal went from minus 220 to minus 7,143 if you're going to bet on him because he's the fucking man. That's the truth. Skubal's the best. He's just unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. I give you a bunch of stats why, but trust me, he's the fucking best. Paul Skeens, Christopher Sanchez, NL Cy Young. Skeens went from minus 10,000 to guess what? Minus more money than you have. Minus 50,000 if you want him to win the World Series. That's insane. Actually insane. Got to be one of the biggest favorites of all time this late in the season. No, I shouldn't say that. But Skeens is going to win it. There's zero doubt in my mind. Christopher Sanchez plus 1,400, which is normally not very bad. But when the other guy's plus 50,000, it's pretty friggin' bad. AL rookie Nick Kurtz, same thing. The only guy challenging him was Roman Anthony. Unfortunately, Roman Anthony pulled some muscle or something. I don't know. He's done for the season. Nick Kurtz is going to continue doing what he's doing. I'd love to see him get to 30 jacks as a rookie. That'd be sick. AL rookie of the year, it's going to be him. He's minus 20,000. He was last week. He is this week. NL rookie of the year, we had a little movement, a little flippy floppy. Cade Horton was plus 105 last week. Drake Baldwin was plus 135. This week, Drake Baldwin minus 110. Cade Horton plus 160. This is always interesting because a pitcher's just one outing away from sliding up or down the rankings. And it looks like he slid down the rankings a little bit, obviously, here. Now, we go to the World Series, which this honestly baffles me every week. I'm wearing a Dodger hat because I'm a Dodger fan, but they are still at the top of the odds with a plus 390 chance to win the World Series. At plus 390, that makes them the best in front of the Phillies, who are plus 650, which every team here has taken a significant jump. I mean, the Dodgers just came off 5 in a row to terrible baseball teams. Last place teams. They got swept by who? The Orioles? No, almost swept by the Orioles. They got swept by somebody. Then they almost got swept by the Orioles, which is just, the Pirates. They got swept by the Pirates. They lost 2 out of 3 or 3 out of 4. I don't even know how many they played against Baltimore, but unbelievable. Yamamoto takes a no-hitter into the 9th with 2 outs, and he's one out away, and friggin' Jackson Holiday hits a bomb, which I would love to see the no-hitter. I also love seeing that. Somebody just shows up and ruins the party at the last second. I love that 11th hour BS. And not only, okay, cool. It's all right. 3-1. Nobody on. 2 outs. Bring in Trinan. Uh-oh. It's tied 3-3, and there's still 2 fucking outs. Uh-oh. Let's get Tanner Scott in here. Game over. They got walked off on after fucking Yamamoto goes 8 2/3 of no-hit baseball with a 3-run lead, gives up his first hit. He leaves the game with a 2-run lead or whatever the hell happened. I don't even know. I just know that he took a no-hitter, 8 2/3, shutting the team out, obviously, with the no-hitter. Well, not obvious. It's highly likely that was the case this time. Gives up a solo shot. They're up by 2 with nobody on, 2 outs. You want a home run right there because a home run's like sometimes it's a rally killer, right? If you get a single, okay, now there's some traffic on the bases. We're working out of the stretch. Home run's great. Cool. You got to run. Bases are still clear. I can just pitch. No, doesn't matter to the Dodgers pen. If there's a will, there's a way, and there is a will for them to find a way to blow these games, and they're finding all of the ways, baby. They're also just incredibly injured everywhere. It's actually insane what's happened to them. There is only one excuse they could possibly use if they don't win it all this year with the lineup they have, with the roster they have, with the money they put in, and that is simply that nobody's healthy. This isn't even the team we bought that you guys were all like, oh, all that money. None of them are there. And if they are, they're trying to get healthy before playoffs, and they certainly could. It could be a whole different team, which would be awesome, but we'll see. The Phillies come in at plus 650, which I like. I think they're probably one of the best teams in baseball right now. Brewers plus 750. This poor team, man, they just have to prove it. They got to win a World Series to prove it. Otherwise, nobody believes them until they're done. That's the boat they're in now, the boat they've been in all season. They got to get something done. They clearly are the best team in baseball all year long. They've played phenomenal. They're consistent. They play a great brand of baseball. And nobody's going to believe them worth a damn unless they win the whole thing and prove that we actually are the best in baseball. The biggest jump, well, I guess it's not even really much of a jump. They were there last week, but the Yankees still playing good baseball. They took 2 out of 3 from the Astros, plus 800. That is such a significant jump from the plus 15 they were like a month ago. Detroit Tigers plus 900. I like them a lot more than I like the Yankees and the Brewers. I just like Detroit. Toronto Blue Jays plus 1,000, and then there's a few teams behind them. The Padres are a pretty notable one that, man, you just talk about snake pit. It feels like they just can't catch a break. It truly feels like they can't catch a break this year. Good team. They look like they were the best team in in baseball at a small point of this year when they were healthy and they made the trades or the deadline, and they get Mason Miller. They get these guys to bolster the lineup. They get these Penn guys that Penn was already good, pretty unbelievable. And then all of a sudden guys just start getting hurt, start going down. I'm going to be very interested to see what happens with them. But that's the show. Sorry, Yankee fans. I don't mean, if I know you personally, or if you're just online and you've been like, yeah, I don't normally like you, but I agree with this take. Cool, man. The rest of you, like I said, man, you guys can all just stay at it. Keep working. We got a couple months left to go at it with each other. And I'm happy because I enjoy it. It's part of my job. You know? So if you want to bring something to the table and you want to chat with me and you want to yell at me and you want to tell me something, do it. It's fun. It entertains me. I know some people get pissed. I don't. I like this. So that's it. We have an interview coming out Wednesday, actually. Speaking of the Yanks, Keith McPherson, avid Yankee fan, radio personality. Really good dude, really good convo. Enjoyed it a lot. He's one of those guys I'm talking about, man. I love the people I meet that are Yankee fans, but you online ones are grinding my gears in all the right ways because it fires me up. Enjoy the rest of your Mondays, whatever time you're listening to this. I will catch you all on the flip side. I love you all the same, even you Yankee fans. I promise.